This is the University of Otago.
David Hood from IT Training here, just going through how to make a double axis graph in Excel, which is one way of solving the problem of having a column of small numbers and a column of large numbers and wanting to see the relationship between the two numbers on the one graph. So I go to make a graph as normal, choosing an appropriate kind of chart for my data, and this has the classic problem that the movements in the little number are just all tucked away down near zero. So of the graph tabs, I'm swapping over to the Format tab, and I'll just make that a little bit larger. In all versions of Excel, you can select parts of the graph. The place you select it a little bit different in different versions, but in general I can select things like one of my sets of data, in this case the New Zealand column, and I can format it. Now in 2016 it's a format side window that you can open up separately. In 2013, which this is, I click format selection, it opens a side window. In 2011 it opens a formatting window as it does in 2010. So in some manner, when I've selected what I want to format and chosen format selection, I get an area to format. And this can include things like the line type, and it can include things like special effects, but with reference to sets of data, columns of data, you get these series options, and this can either go on the primary axis or the secondary axis. And when I set it onto the secondary axis, it is now using the numbers on the left, the right hand side as the secondary axis, while the data on the primary axis is using the numbers on the left hand side. Now, in these kind of situations, I would always add axis titles, primary vertical and secondary vertical, so that you are clearly labelling what each axis is for. Sometimes be a bit unusual selecting things on the vertical, but I wouldn't stop there. I would also select these elements and I would jump back to the basic formatting tools, in this case in the Home tab with this version, and I would colour the axes to match the data series to make it really obvious to the eye which data belongs to which axis. And that makes a much more readable double axis graph. And then there's all of the normal discussions about what additional things on the graph are really required. But that's a double axis graph in Excel.
This is the University of Otago.